Jesus. Mr. Shark, Mr. Shark, what are you doing? Now, see, if you was a part of the real plan, the original plan, and not in the dark, you wouldn't have got the hell knocked out of you today by Kristen that you thinking Nicole. See, you don't know that's your boss. You think Xander your boss, but Kristen is both you and Xander boss. You don't understand that while you went running your happy behind to the Demera mansion like you was gonna bust a grape trying to be a hero. We got you being a hero. We got Xander over here being a hero. Who next to be in line to be a hero? This hero thing y'all trying to be, Mr. Shark and Xander, it's only gonna last y'all what? A few hours. If you lucky, a few hours depending on how you gonna play it. And if you're a good superhero or not. We already know you not a good one, Mr. Shark. And Xander, we already know you using this for an opportunity. Any opportunity you can get, you're going to use it. So we're not surprised or shocked that you're going to get that diary up. You want Sarah anyway, so if you can find a way to get Sarah and to make Sarah fall in love with you after y'all ain't had y'all emotional sense, I was horny and I decided to jump on you. What we calling it?
Revenge.
That ain't no revenge, Sedge. That was I'm horny and jump on me and give it to me. And maybe I can make somebody jealous. What we gonna call it, whatever the hell they call it. But anyways, though, Xander, this is not gonna work out for you. I'm glad to see you got a soul somewhere in your body. I'm glad to see a soul that you actually do give a damn about somebody other than yourself and a check and an opportunity. So I'm glad to see that you actually do give a damn. But like Brady said, I ain't falling for it. I'm not falling for it. Go ahead and spit that story to Maggie, and go ahead and spin that story for anybody else you want to do it. And matter of fact, spin it for Sarah too, the one you really like, the one you had sex with, the one we ain't calling a hoe, but she really was a hoe that episode. But she was a hoe. Now she trying to trade that in, but trying to come as Santa's little helper, I guess. I don't know what she doing, but okay. But anyways, though, Xana, good luck. This plan is not gonna work. And Eve, I forgot how much drama you had revolving around you. It's so funny. And Zelda brought up a good point today. You got this whole diary mess over your head. The fact that Xander sold Jack to you. The fact that this diary out in the open. And you know Curious Jack gonna wanna get his share though, so he can get his memory back. If not, maybe you can talk him out of it, I guess. What else you got? This whole Claire thing with these fires. You got a whole lot of stuff on your head. And the main one that's probably gonna squeal on a pig on you is Xander. You got a lot of little shit on your hand. Excuse me, but I had to say it. You got a whole lot of stuff going around, and you so worried and scared that Xander gonna snitch on you, tell on you, throw a bone out there to tell somebody else that Eve was also involved in this. You might want to check Eve out because she had a hand in this. It wouldn't have went this far if it wasn't for Eve. Like, you so nervous and you so scared to be this head bitch of the Salem police commissioner and the police station, and to be this commissioner. You surely is scary. It must be hard walking on thin ice with stiletto heels. Eve, I didn't know how much danger you was in until the day episode. You running around wondering if Xander done told on you about the diary, that y'all fought over the diary, that he stole it back from you, that everybody coming to you because you was caught on camera with the going into Selfburn's office, and if it weren't for you in the first place going to steal that diary, Xander wouldn't have it. Girl, you in danger. You better get off that ass in those stiletto heels so you end up falling through the water and then drowning. You better get off that ice. Like, you talking about where you can breathe. I'm surprised you still standing up. Aren't you surprised she's still standing up? You heard her say, oh, I can finally breathe. She thinks she can breathe. You heard what she said, Xander. Did you tell on me? Did you tell him I'm the one that got the diary? Did you tell him you stole it from me? Like, you so nervous and scared. How the hell you been standing up without breathing, Eve? What kind of animal is you? You running around here ain't breathing, ain't doing nothing. I'm wondering what type of animal you is, Eve. And I forgot how much danger you was really in until Xander brung it up, and until you also brung it up. And trust and believe, you gonna be one of Xander little flunkies. You gonna, anytime he needs you to bust a grave, he needs you to jump, you might as well say, okay, sir, hi, sir, do you want me to fall on my neck? Do you want me to fall backwards on my head? Do you want me to fall on my side? Do you want me to do a little tumble and then fall on my neck? He really finna control you, and you don't understand half the hell you in. I done told you to get your behind off that ice, cause that ice gonna end up cracking on your behind. Or Xander end up making you crack, and you end up falling in his little bloody hell. But yeah, you thinking this over between you and Xander. Xander ain't done with you yet, baby. You talking about something you can finally breathe. No, the hell you can't. You don't know who you messing with. Ask Mr. Shark, how is it to work with Xander? Ask Kristen, another crazy one that thinks she got somewhere today, thinking that running basic black gonna get her, I guess, via running the mirror enterprises. As Kristen crazy behind, how is it to work with Xander? Xander is a whole character and a whole car, and good the luck, hell luck working with him, cause you ain't gonna get nowhere with him. You just have fun with that one and enjoy yourself, I guess, because baby, you breathing, you might want to hold your breath again, cause you about to go back underwater. What? I think they'll get it from Claire before they get it from Xander. Get what about the lighter? And see what that hit her? Don't talk about that. No. I thought they'll get it from her before they get it from Xander. So you know she's scared. We not going down that one. No. Kate and Maggie in this diary. Now I agree with both of y'all. Kate does have a point. Xander is a no good, you know what. Maggie, you kind of did run to the, you and Sarah kind of ran to the hospital. Y'all don't know that could have been a setup or a fake, but y'all running, trusting everything y'all believe. You don't know, like, Kate had a point and Maggie had a point about that diary. No, Will shouldn't know or get his hopes up that that's the real diary when it could be a fake, and it could be like a fake and a fake wake up serum, whatever that mess is, Mr. Zombie Medicine. Like, it could go wrong either way. And Kate did have a point, but Megan told her to hell off. She said you might have got her when she was drunk around her husband. Megan had everything for you in the books and was ready for you. Megan said you better get off her bag. Megan said she thinking with a sober mind and she ain't playing with you today, Kate. I guess Megan told you all, and it was so funny to watch. I couldn't stop laughing. I sat there and laughed and laughed and laughed. Maggie got you together real quick, Kate, telling her about her business. And they proved that it was well, Sarah kind of confirmed that it was Dr. Roth's diary. It may or may not be, but they confirmed it, and I guess they trying to little sermon with it of them. Now, Kate, I'm gonna need for you to leave Hope alone. I want Hope to fall on her face when it comes to this whole Mr. Shark thing. She know what she married to. Well, she know who she around. She trying to tell us that Mr. Shark wasn't a big cost of her getting a divorce from Rave. Okay. So I'm guessing you taking the whole 100% of your divorce fault and going to shit. Cause you said it wasn't Mr. Shark's fault. So who fault was it that your divorce went to hell? Who was it, Hope? You said it wasn't Mr. Shark. Kate trying to tell you what a horrible human being he is. You said Mr. Shark was not the cause of your divorce. Or you getting a divorce. So who the hell was it? Was it your dear caught in the headlights look? Was you being around this man, showing this man affection? Enjoying the man being around him, let him take you out to dinner. You out there smiling and like you on a date. Was it any of that, Hope? What was it? You said Mr. Shark wasn't the cause of your divorce. So who was it? You? And being messy. And then I meant to touch on yesterday's episode when you talk about I'm not that type of girl. Like it take me time to get me used to you. Now, I hope I would give you that you've been through a lot through your life. You have. You've been through a lot that some people wouldn't make it through. Some people would have gave up. Some people probably wouldn't know how to wake up and deal with the day. I will give you strong. You're a strong-minded woman. Love is out there for you. You didn't have it before. Well, you thought you had it a second time, but we ain't gonna talk about Aiden. We gonna leave the Aiden situation alone because that was a sick individual by his own self. So we gonna give you both and we gonna move on. Rafe tried to be your both part too, but Rafe could never hold up to the bill, and Rafe was gonna never, and Rafe could never be your both part too. So you ain't give him a chance to be both, in between the semi situation and all that going on. So that marriage with the shit anyways though. But Mr. Shark, you is not Hope. So you like being around Mr. Shark. Your divorce is ending soon. You basically free at the moment to do whatever the hell you want to do. You won't accept Mr. Shark jewelry, expensive gift, and you tell him you would never accept it. Why you won't accept it? You and Ray far over. What the hell you waiting on? You talking about you don't want to accept his gift and put it away. According to us in the eyes of the law, your divorce might be ending soon, but you free to do whatever the hell you want to. I'm pretty sure Ray will kind of care to see y'all around each other and all that around town, but I'm pretty sure he won't care enough or Hope, just take the damn jewelry. You want to take it anyways. You playing out hard to get mess again, all over. I didn't told you too old for that. It's either a yes or a no. Stop playing hard to get. You're not a child. You're not a teenager. You too old to be playing the hard to get game. You too old to be trying to get a screwdriver just to open up your oyster to see the pearl inside of it. Hope, you better stop that hard to get mess. Ain't every man in America gonna sit around and wait for you to make up your damn mind. Like Rafe and Bo and Mr. Shark, he trying now. Ain't nobody gonna wait around forever for you, Hope. And you too old for that mess. So you might want to lighten up a little bit, give him a little piece into the inside. I ain't telling you to snatch him by the neck and let him in. Just let them come look. Just let them stick their head in and say hello to you or something. Damn, Hope. You too old for these childish. You spoiled. Look who I'm talking about. And Mr. Sharp, while you trying to and Mr. Sharp, while you trying to tell Nicole, and then you left a voicemail on Hope phone talking about some I got a surprise for you, but I want to tell the mama first. You ain't gonna get a chance to tell nobody, buddy, cause Christopher to tie you up and have you locked up somewhere, probably in them tunnels with all that cancer and all that in there. You have fun with that one, Mr. Sharp. Um, As I suspected, crazy Kristen running around, don't care, can't control herself as usual, and she's celebrating in her Nicole form. She's sitting up there talking about it's good to be back home, and I'm happy to be back home, and I'm gonna run the mirror and all this. And as she says, good to be back home, little Miss Gabby come and catch her in mid talks. Now, Gabby, what the hell are you doing over there? I thought you cut. You know what? I'm not playing with you today. We'll save you for another rainy day. This all about crazy Kristen, and she can't control herself. And Gabby, why you so worried about what Stephen doing to his company? Why the hell you worrying about it? Oh, they bring it back basic black. So what does that mean? That mean I'm out of the company? That mean he finna throw me out now? How did he bring that back? Gabby Chic is doing good, and I'm like, I don't understand that whole whatever. But Kristen, as I was saying before, you can't control yourself long enough to think straight. So how the hell you think you're gonna run a company? And second or more, how many times you gonna have a slip up like you had a slip up before this time when Gabby caught you talking about some it's good to be back home? How many slip ups you think you gonna get before somebody snatch that mask off your face? That don't look like Nicole at all. And I noticing that they're screening up their hairline and that part in their head. Y'all notice it's a little fuller now. That little part in her head. Y'all notice it's a little fuller now, and it ain't looking all crazy like it was when we first saw it. So, um, let's see you try to control yourself long enough to try to run anything besides running out of town when somebody snatch that mask off your face. That's what we gonna worry about. JJ and Haley, and they final goodbyes and they talking, and she told him, go ahead without me. I'ma be in China. I want you to wait for me. We got Trash in the background trying to make Haley a legal citizen before she leave, but unfortunately for that, he want her gone like yesterday, and so she using that in the urgency to get Haley on out of town for Jack and her for they can fulfill their promises of the immigration thing. But that was a sweet little mumble between JJ and Haley. Like, he gonna miss her, she gonna miss him. Trash going with her. Trash made it for when she do go back to China, that at least she would be that she will be working working in the hospital in China, and she'll have her job back. Well, she'll have a job in China working in the hospital, and Trash trying on the angle that she a U.S. citizen, so it's gonna take a while for her to become a U.S. citizen, and like Trash said, that's gonna take a while. So they waiting on that status and that thing, and Trash going. JJ, I don't know why the hell you won't go on. JJ, go on to China with her. Go ahead. Hell, Abigail already in the UK. So why don't you go on to Hong Kong with your new girlfriend and see where this relationship can work out? She can show you the sights or whatever. So why don't you go on here with your new woman, JJ, and try China for a change. Hell, this might end up being the one for you, and you might end up being happy this time around or whatever. So, anyways, though, y'all, that was the episode. Don't forget to like, share, comment, and subscribe. I'll see y'all later. Enjoy the rest of y'all day. Have a good weekend, and happy Father's Day to all the fathers out there. I think it's this Sunday. Yes, this Sunday. And happy Father's Day to all the fathers out there. All right. Bye.